pleased to offer multiple air suspension repair and replacement options for the Mercedes-Benz R-Class W251 chassis with four-corner air suspension. Most air suspension problems are due to a leaking air spring. Arnott offers brand new replacement air springs that are built with name brand air bladders and are not only engineered to last longer, but are often easier to install. In this video, we show how to install the Arnott designed air spring for the front of the R-Class. Air strut removal. Removal step 1. Prepping for removal. Set the steering to straight ahead. Begin by disconnecting the battery. Use a platform that is capable of raising the body separately from the wheels. Lift the body at the lifting points prescribed by the vehicle manufacturer. Removal step 2. Wheel removal. Start by removing the wheel's lug nuts. Once the lug nuts are removed, carefully take off the wheel. Removal step 3. Disconnecting the air strut. Disconnect the air shock ADS control cable connector located in the fender well. Disconnect the sway bar arm linkage. Remove the lower shock mounting nut and bolt. Next, remove the ball joint nut and separate from the upper control arm. Remove the wire harness mount from the shock. Removal step 4. Disconnecting the air line and strut removal. Remove the engine bay trim. Remove the side panel hardware. Remove the top mount hardware. Remove the upper engine bay panel. Remove the side panel hardware. Remove the 3 top flange nuts. Disconnect the air line. Remove the air strut. Air spring removal. Removal step 1. Remove the retaining ring. Place the cap removal tool onto the studs of the top mount of the shock assembly. The bolt of the cap removal tool will rest on the center of the top cap. Install the 3 nuts that mount the shock to the vehicle on top of the cap removal tool. Evenly tighten the 3 nuts until the top cap moves downward. This will allow the retaining ring to be removed. With the top cap pushed down, use a small flat tip screwdriver to remove the retaining ring. Removal step 2. Remove the top cap. Remove the cap removal tool. Using a pair of pliers, remove the top cap. Removal step 3. Remove the air spring. Remove the nut holding the air spring assembly to the shock. Remove the old air spring and O-ring and discard. Clean the area where the new air spring will be installed. Air spring installation. Install step 1. Install the shock cap. Install the shock cap into place. Tap lightly with a hammer to fully seat the cap. For the new air spring, apply a lubricant to the O-rings located in the bottom of the air spring. Install onto the shock. Install the lock nut onto the shaft of the shock and tighten to 36 Nm or Newton meters. With the nut secured properly, lubricate the O-ring inside of the top mount before threading the supplied cap. Tighten the supplied cap to 36 Newton meters. Air strut installation. Install step 1, air strut installation and airline connection. Place the air strut into position. Remove the plastic shipping pin from the air inlet fitting and discard. Insert the air line into the fitting and press until it is firmly seated. Install the 3 shock top mount nuts and tighten to the manufacturer's specifications. Install the side panel hardware. Install the upper engine bay panel. Install the top mount hardware. Install the side panel hardware. Install the engine bay trim. Install step 2, connecting the air strut assembly. Reconnect the ball joint to the upper control arm, tightening the nut to the manufacturer's specifications. Install the lower shock mounting nut and bolt. Reconnect the sway bar arm linkage. Using the supplied cable tie, secure the wire harness mount to the shock. Reconnect the air strut's electronic wire connector. Install step 3, wheel installation. Install the wheel and tighten all lug nuts to the manufacturer's specifications. Install step 4, finishing the installation. Lower the vehicle to standard vehicle height from the lifting platform. Reconnect the battery. Install step 5, testing. Start the engine. Wait 2 minutes. Operate the raising function of the car's electronics. Initially lower the lifting platform slowly and only completely when the vehicle rises of its own accord. Check the air strut for leaks. It is strongly recommended that after this installation, the vehicle gets an alignment for better performance and safety.